You're watching Business Connection, and joining me now from Prizm Behavioral Services and Life Skill Counseling Services is Dr. Jafry.
Thank you so much for having me here today.
So tell me a little bit about your educational background and how long you've been practicing.
I've been practicing in Naperville for the last 15 years. I started my medical education in India and moved to United States, started my residency training in Austin, Texas. Then I moved on to Chicago for my fellowship and at Northwestern University. After completion of my fellowship, we moved as a family to Naperville. Naperville has been our home for the last 15 years, and it's a joy to be in this neighborhood, and I take great pride in that.
Well, we're so lucky to have you here in Naperville, so thank you. Tell me a little bit about the services you provide and for what age group?
We provide services ranging all the way from as young as 18 months to 2 years old, all the way to geriatric population. I'm a trained child and adolescent psychiatrist. I'm also a board certified adult psychiatrist. I'm able to provide services to all age groups, and that's a huge benefit to the surrounding areas and also to our practice as well, because then we're not restricted to a particular age group as such.
Right, it seems all-encompassing, which is so nice.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about your typical day at the practice. What happens there?
We start off as a very compassionate and a caring facility. We want to provide care in a very non-judgmental manner and give our patients the care that they deserve. Patients do come in sometimes in crises, and we do provide crisis intervention. We are able to address their needs in a very compassionate manner and yet be very effective. I do have inpatient privileges at Linden Oaks Hospital, which is a stone's throw from my office. We're located centrally in Naperville, which is on Martin Avenue, right adjacent to Edward Hospital campus. And so having privileges at both the hospitals, Edward Hospital and Linden Oaks Hospital, is I believe, a great opportunity for our patients to avail if they need any situations where a crisis affects them, and we're able to provide that care. We're able to step them up to inpatient facility if necessary. If they need group therapy, we provide group therapy in our own facility under Lifeskills Counseling Services. And the group therapy goes on from all age groups. So we have groups available for kids as young as 12 years old. And we have adult group therapy separately as well. And conveniently, the group therapies are in the evening, which is from 5 to 8 in the evening. So the adults can avail those facilities after work and the kids after school as well.
Well, I think that's just so nice to have those tandem services together. You know.
Absolutely.
It's so necessary. It's nice to have you help yourself or help the patients and us to be able to get both right away without having to go outside to another group and schedule and that. So that's so
yes,
nice.
We want to take care of you when you need us the most. We don't want you to feel stranded and wait for several appointments or several weeks down for appointments, and we can provide that care immediately with our very warm and caring therapists that we have. They're able to provide DBT, CBT, ACT, all modalities of therapy. There is a substance abuse program that we're have also incorporated in our group therapy. So we're providing dual services for mental health and substance use for both adolescents and adults as well. So I'm not sure if we've missed a lot of diagnostic interventions in our office as of such. And I am trained in eating disorders and OCD and chronic mental illness as well. Wow. So I'm able to provide all of that. We do autism spectrum testing, and we provide care for them. And we're able to have therapists who have special interests in all of those disorders, including trauma and OCD and autism spectrum as well.
That's wonderful, because I think we often, find ourselves in needing your services, and it's just the beginning of our journey, and we need you to help us guide us through that journey and to have all those options available. So thank you so much for being able to do that. How can you refer a client to you, or how can we get connected with you if we need your help?
Most generally, our phone number is 630-848-1200. That is a very easy number, 848-1200. That is our phone number, and they can also leave us an email through our website. Our website is Prizm Behavioral Services and Lifeskills Counseling Services, and it's available on the web. And so you're able to book your appointments that way, and you leave an email. Our staff calls you back within 1 to 2 business days, and they're very prompt in taking care of our patients in a very timely, time-sensitive manner, because we know our patients need the care sooner rather than later, I would say, because especially in this day and time, it's very hard to find appointments quick enough to address the patient's needs in a timely manner.
Right. Well, especially if they've made that leap to call and ask for help and get help, it's nice to get an immediate response. So again, thank you so much. So what are the future goals for you in Naperville?
We've built a part of our facility. We've constructed one portion of it. We're going to have phase 2 construction come up soon. We're only going to expand our services. We're hoping to add more specific group therapy programs in our facility, which will include a relationship and relationship issues that come in. And we're trying to do a relationship group and codependency, which are really specific to what is needed with the kind of lives our patients may have difficulties with, and relationship chaos that comes with that. We're trying to add more group therapies for adolescents as well, with school and more like social anxiety disorder and school avoidance disorder. We want to add more groups in that direction as well. So we're hoping to bring up more specific group therapy programs in our future expansion project that we're actually starting to hit ground right away. So hopefully soon we will have more exciting things coming your way, and I'm excited to announce those in the near future for our Naperville community.
Well, that's great. I mean, your timing could not be better, because I feel like the need for mental health services and support is greater, and also our ability as a society to know that we need help and accept help. It's been very stigmatized, but now it seems to be not opening up a little bit, and I think that's largely thanks to people like you.
Thank you. And you brought up a great topic, which is the destigmatization of mental illness. And I think we cannot say how important that is to destigmatize mental illness. And for the longest time, we've struggled with addressing our own issues, like bringing forth, I need help is a huge step towards actually acquiring help. So I think the biggest roadblock is acceptance of, or even saying that I do need help is really tough. I understand that from an individual standpoint, but we're here to help, and we're always accepting new clients to bring up to improve our community status with mental health needs and prevent any major catastrophes from happening, especially at the school level with gun violence and everything. So we want to address those crises and help our community stay safe, and we want to work towards the betterment at large for our community.
Well, we thank you so much for doing that. It is a great community service for what you're doing and how you're bringing both sides of the business. So thank you so much for stopping by and telling us a little bit about what you do. We can't thank you enough for how you're impacting our community.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here today. I'm absolutely delighted that I was able to speak about Prizm Behavioral Services and Lifeskills Counseling Services.
Thank you so much. If you're interested in learning more about Prizm Behavioral Services and Life Skill Counseling Services, please visit their website.